Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the BluMushroomIntuition. This is the sacred space. I'm Nicole, or Leo rising, however you would like to refer to me. And I'm so excited to be back for a second. Okay, so quick recap. It's been a long year. So much healing that's been done, so much change, so much growth. I'm stoked. So I had a conversation with a friend today that actually inspired this video. So she was sharing with me how she was releasing the all or nothing mindset. And I said, oh, wow, how poignant. Like, I feel like that's such a collective experience right now. And I thought about how I'm releasing that too. And I don't know if I'll have the time to go deep into each individual sign in the months moving forward, but what I can make time for is to do one video, go through all of the signs, okay, and look at your energy, the energy of the person that you're dealing with, the collective energy, and the advice moving forward. So I think we're gonna see, we're gonna flow. I think that's gonna be the format, but I'm trying to be less rigid. Hi. Okay. So let's start with Cancer, because we're in your season. Happy fucking birthday. Happy summer solstice. Happy summer. And if you're in the southern hemisphere, happy winter. I gotta reflect more on that sometime. Interesting, hey? Especially as a Leo, I think of myself as, you know, Leo, fixed fire, the essence of summer. Well, in the northern hemisphere, maybe. So anyway, Cancer. Let's start with your energy, Cancer, in Cancer season of 2020. Please remember that these messages are general, so take what's for you. Don't make the rest about you. If it's not about you, let it go, okay? Awesome. Feel free to reverse roles if energies come up and you intuitively sense that it's somebody else's. You're right. You'll have the gifts too, okay? But sometimes it's helpful to pop on a video or two and just confirm what you already know. Am I right? Okay, Cancer. So, and I will pull Oracle as I feel I need to. So check the description box below for timestamps so that you can see when your sun, moon, rising, or Venus comes up. And you know what I'm going to include this month? North Node. Okay, North Node placement. Check that out too, guys. Right on. Any other information you need will be in the description box. Interesting, Cancer. Okay, so you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The person that you are dealing with, whoever comes to mind, guys, is the Seven of Cups. Okay, makes sense. The overall energy for the situation. Overall energy for the situation, please, Spirit. Okay, Page of Cups in the reverse. Excuse me. And then the advice moving forward for you, Cancer. Okay, Page of Swords. All right, let's go. So you're feeling interesting. You're probably feeling the energy of the season, Cancer. Yes, it's your season. Yes, it's water. I'm going to caution you to step away from the Eeyore shell-like, really crab-like state that you can go into sometimes when you feel uncomfortable, anxious, when you're dealing with somebody who has their head is in the clouds and they don't know what decision to make, and you are energetically pulling from that. Okay, try to step more into, what is it? If you can, Cancer's focus could go to blessings and healing. Exactly. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so what I'm getting is this month you do a lot to help people all the time, Cancer. We use your third eye for a reason. It's all for you this month, okay? We need to turn the energy inward. Jupiter began its retrograde on the 20th. And so this is about reflection of your blessings. This is about reflecting on the expansion. And we don't always expand things that are inherently beautiful, brilliant, positive. Sometimes we expand the negative as well. And so just there's going to be a huge emphasis on your shadowy nature this season, and more than likely an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. I think for the most of you, it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is really amplifying your shadowy nature, okay? So just be aware of that. Be aware that it's coming. And if people in your environment, and they happen to be an air sign or somebody with heavy air placements, if they're struggling with a decision or direction, it's not your responsibility to make that happen. And you don't need to apologize for not being their healer in the moment that they need you, okay? Sometimes we need ourselves. Sometimes it's important to help inspire people to rely on their own truth and their own nature as well, okay? It seems like this may be the season for that. Okay, sometimes I'm going to tell y'all to go lean on your friends and to be there for each other. It's not that this month. And yeah, so I really feel like that's interesting. The Page of Swords, the energy I think for you is to be really clear with your communication and to watch, okay? They want you to watch, to observe a little bit more than, normally we think of swords as communication, especially the Page of Swords. It's like somebody's coming in with a message for you. The message is about your shadowy nature, though. I really feel that, Cancer. So try not to get, not try. Recognize that you might get defensive, and then we're going to go to the core of that issue and really find out what that's about. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords, so you are moving towards safer ground, but we just, summer solstice, we just need to illuminate that shadowy nature so that you have a full view, full picture of the situation at hand, and then you can move accordingly. And we are going to help with some self-care guidance as well, because, healing's tough, healing's heavy. Yeah, so definitely go to the trees as well, okay, and let the system of the roots take that pain and anxiety. Just know that blessings are on their way, okay? And in the meantime, what can Cancer do to take care of themselves? Make an altar, go super spiritual, okay? I'm just gonna look at this pic. Yeah, so some of you, some artistic expression as well, and maybe getting some henna. Some of y'all could be getting tattooed. This feels like very therapeutic for you at this time. Light a candle, get some flowers, find a totem. Okay, this month you might want to work with a specific energy, a specific god or goddess. Look at that, okay? Awesome, Cancer. So, not bad. Let's move on to Leo. We're just going around in a circle, guys. Going around. So, what messages do you have for Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node in Cancer season of 2021? I think I said 2020 earlier. Wow. So for Cancer, I'm just going to go ahead and say there could have been something. I could have been speaking about a situation of from last year. Yeah, a little time warp. Love that. Okay. So what messages do you have for Leo? Okay, that's it. Leo. What's going on, kitty? Ooh, Leo. Yeah, we're taking those too. Okay, so your current energy in Cancer season. Devil energy and the Nine of Swords. Stressed much? Okay. The energy of the person that you're dealing with is the King of Swords. Damn, Leo. Okay. The overall energy of the situation is the Five of Swords in the reverse, right on, and the advice moving forward. Okay, guys. Full jump. Okay, great. Yeah, so Leo, you are really, with this Saturn retrograde, you are releasing so many karmic contracts you wouldn't believe. Things that you have co-signed on that have expired, right? Some of y'all might be reflecting on the truth of, this is just coming in as a channeling, some of y'all might be reflecting on the truth of who the devil really was, and looking more into Christianity and the truth of those parables, and looking into what people take quite literally. Some of y'all are exploring Lilith. Check out Lilith in your chart. And Chiron's feels very significant as well. Okay, so Lilith and Chiron, these placements are playing probably very strong aspects in your chart through Cancer season. So check that out, see what that's about. Anyways, it's going to feel stressful, okay? You might have some trouble sleeping, okay, guys? If you are having trouble sleeping, go ahead and get up, okay? Walk around. You can also go outside, take your shoes off, feet in the ground, if it's a safe space for you to do that. If you're having trouble sleeping at night, get up, go outside, okay? There's a reason that you're waking up in the night. There are some things that you're not dealing with during the day, okay? So bring awareness to that moving forward. If you are experiencing the insomnia, what can you handle during the day that you're not handling that may help you rest easier at night, okay? Toxic patterns, toxic relationships, the cord is being cut, okay? The energy of the person that you're dealing with, honestly, this feels like a very positive influence on you right now, Leo. Somebody in your environment, and they could be an air sign, it could be all of the air energy that's going to be affecting us in Cancer season this year, but it's just making you really fucking clear. Okay, if Judge Judy was a dude, this would be the energy. No bullshit, okay? Very strong, very protected. Your words seem to, you could be using your words as a bit of an armor right now, and there doesn't seem to be anything inherently negative about that, so that just feels relevant for somebody. But look to your air sign companions. If you have heavy air placements, air dominance in your chart, play to those strengths, the strength of air in Cancer season, and really go ahead and move with the wind, okay? So like the air element is just really how you can succeed this month. Interesting. Okay, so also pay attention to the messages that you're getting from spirit. They could be sending you birds. They could be sending you, like animals that fly, something in the space between the heavens and earth. They're sending you messages, and they're going to be repeating patterns, okay? You're really done. And if this is specific to a relationship that's going on, that we're really dropping the petty bullshit. You're seeing that there is no victory to be won here. It feels like a very lose-lose situation with some people in your life. And that's that toxic energy that you're releasing. It's that shit that's keeping you up at night. Deep breath, Leo. I need you to breathe through it, okay? And don't beat yourself up because it keeps coming to your mind. Just send it back to Gaia. Send it back to Mother Earth to be composted because it doesn't serve either of you. We are not returning that energy to sender. You hear me? That's petty. In this circumstance, that would be petty. That energy does not serve either of you, so you're going to be the bigger person. You're going to rise above. You're going to send it to Mother Earth to be composted. And do you know what happens when you do that? Brand new cycle, okay? Jump off the cliff. The rainbow bridge will take you there. You are stepping into that Aries energy, which I love for Leo. There could be an Aries in your life that comes along to help you be that lighthearted child that you are. A little bit of impulsivity that's going to work to your favor, okay? But it's because you have trust. You're clearing out these karmic contracts and you trust yourself again. You trust that you know the way, that you're taking the steps. It's really, really good. And Leo, I hate to have you feel like I'm cutting you short, but honestly, I don't think you need any of that. On the bottom, you do have the Page of Cups, okay? So just be aware that Mercury retrograde is over, but we are still in the shadow period. I think early July is when, maybe July 7th, but y'all check that out. When we come out of the shadow period, which would be the degrees that Mercury traveled backward, we're now going forward through those signs, through those degrees before we're completely direct. There could be somebody coming back with an apology. just like take it with a grain of salt, okay? And once again, we're not returning the energy back to sender if you don't feel inherently great about that apology, if you don't feel like you are ready, if you feel like you're ready to forgive but not ready to forget, it just might not be the time, okay? And so it's, for some of you, somebody's coming back in like a really influenced state, you hear me? Okay, so like drugs, alcohol, I don't know, guys, whatever, it's your life, I don't know it, but just be aware that somebody's not completely in their right mind when they give you the apology. Okay, beautiful. Moving on to Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs in Cancer season. You know, Cancer season can be a confusing time for Virgo energy. I have a lot of Virgo in my chart, guys, so please don't think that I'm coming for you specifically. It's just that I live it, so I know it too. The Cancerian energy can be a little bit more confusing to the Virgo placements than we are to the Cancerian, okay? So just know that Mama sees you this season, and she's cradling you, okay? If you don't know, Cancer is the mother. So this is also for Virgo North Node placements. Okay, what's the energy of Virgo? Hey, coming back around, okay? So y'all could have been that energy in Cancer's reading. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. But anyways, your energy is the Page of Swords. Something to say, coming in hot. Some of y'all are spying. You're really keeping an eye on those close to you. Yeah, we're taking it all. Okay, so the energy of the person that you're dealing with is the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the Six of Cups, soulmate energy, and the Four of Cups. Okay, Virgo. Damn. Okay. And the overall energy. Damn, guys. Five of Cups. Okay, so Cancer season is heavy for us. All right, I'm getting it. And then the advice moving forward. That flew out. Interesting. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, guys, I gave you a little synopsis kind of what this energy felt like for you as I was shuffling. But certainly when I see the energy of the person that you're dealing with, I want you to know that really and truly, you are seeing a lot this season, okay? You're seeing a lot of the truth, okay? But it's how you handle that truth that really is the bigger question at play here, okay? The energy of the person that you're dealing with, yes, this is a soulmate connection, okay? But whatever's going on in this dynamic, whatever y'all have created with one another, it is running its course, okay? Because unfortunately, this person that you are thinking of has been given opportunity time and time again to see the light in the dark, but unfortunately, they could be having some like really serious mental health issues. It's probably been going on for a while. They may even have been seeking help for this issue, but whatever help that they are, whatever help is available to them is not focusing in on and helping them in the way that they really and truly need. So unfortunately, they're still stuck with a cloud over their head, and it's really draining you, okay? It brings you to that space, Virgo. You are such an intuitive as well, right? And so many of you are so sensitive to the energy around you. Now you've come to this place, right? Like you've taken the next step where you're focusing on the negative. You're really zooming in on the cups that have spilled, the things that have gone wrong. And it's becoming harder and harder for you to see the goodness in this relationship. It feels like it's expiring, okay? And you never know what could come back around. But I'm telling you, what this person's not going to do this season is come to you rushing in with a cup full of love. They're not going to, okay? They're reminiscing as well. They're working through their own shit. Virgo, I feel like when we were doing the personal readings, even a year ago, this theme was very present, okay? Whoever you're dealing with, this soulmate connection, they have stuff to work through on their own that you can't handle for them. And by you continuing to try to fix the problem for them, nothing gets solved, nothing gets healed. Okay, try to let go a little bit and try to allow them to go on their healing path and figure it out for themselves. If they can't see that the people that they are going to for help aren't helping them, that's not your problem. Stop making it your issue, because you have a huge destiny to fulfill here. You are on your own path as well, right? Like, I love you so much. I don't want to sound too harsh. I hope that I'm not, but you know, some of you need it. Some of you need that tough love. And the reason that you need it is because you deliver it to us so well and so poignantly. It's appropriate for you to experience what that feels like coming back at you, okay? And even though it might be uncomfortable in the moment, it ends up being really helpful, okay? So the advice moving forward is the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is really interesting. Yeah, so, you know, they just want you to be aware moving forward that the longer you continue in this, yeah, it is a toxic dynamic. You're always going to be thrown off your rocker. You're always going to have to be a little sneaky, a little manipulative. This person likes to poke and prod and really get your flame going. They like, somehow along the way they've learned that in arguing, it feels like a victory to see you crack, to see you boil over, okay? So you're another one I think that needs a little bit of self-care guidance. So we're going to look at that for you, Virgo. What can Virgo do in Cancer season to help them gain the confidence they need to see the situation clearly? Okay, and remember, guys, soulmates aren't just partners. They can be friendship. They can be family. They can, you know, like, God damn it, it could be a coworker. You really never know. Chanting, use your voice, Virgo. So spend that time with yourself. Your Kundalini wants to wake up. Okay, that energy is spiraling from your root all the way to the crown. Full chakra clearing in Cancer season of 2021. Yeah, and so chanting, right? Like using mantras over and over again, maybe humming, singing, whatever that looks like to you, whatever that's going to feel like. Do the chanting, open up your throat so that you can activate all the way up, and specifically from, yeah, okay, so they're guiding me back down. So it's from the solar plexus, okay, to the heart. Now we are able to speak our truth and assert our power. Assert your power, Virgo. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Death card, okay? Couldn't be clearer. The situation is dead and gone. Grieve it. I love you. Okay. Virgo, Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in Cancer season of 2021, as well as Libra, North Node. Okay. What messages do you have for Libra Spirit in Cancer season? Guys, I have to be honest, I really like this format. I hope you like it too. Okay. One more shuffle and we go, Libra. Libra, Libra. What messages do you have for my lovely Libras? What is the energy of Libra in Cancer season, please, Spirit? Ten of Pentacles, baby. Yes. Okay. Wow. Energy of the person that you're dealing with, okay, is the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay, somebody is walking away here, and they're being really clear with you about their path and what they need to fulfill. Okay. And then the overall energy is the Moon. Okay, so there's a lot at play here that's happening in the subconscious level, in the shadows. And then the advice moving forward is the Ace of Wands. So that's really beautiful. And I feel inclined to look at the bottom right now because 10 of Cups. Okay, let's go, Libra. So your overall energy is very earthy in Cancer season. You are very grounded. You are very rooted. And you are dealing with material issues, okay? Stuff of this plane. For a lot of you, it could be work, finances. For some of you, it's really about foundations. You're reflecting on how to build your legacy moving forward. You are not thinking short term, you are thinking long term. A lot of you, especially if you have not especially, but if you have a family as well, you really want to be able to look back with your gang, with your crew, you know, with your family. In old age, look back and be proud of what you've created for them. and you're going to do it. Okay, so you are working on the stability in the very material realm, very human nature. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, y'all know the vibe by now, okay? You watch these videos, you know what their energy is about. I'm not going to get into it, but at the very same time, complete emotional fulfillment is yours for the taking, okay? So whoever is walking away could be an air sign. I'm getting very strong the Libra, another Libra, interesting. Okay, I almost said Aquarius, so for some of you, it could be, obviously it could be Gemini too. Who knows who's watching this video right now? But somebody's walking away, let them leave, okay? If somebody is showing you very clear, somebody is showing you without saying it. This is happening on the subconscious level. They will give you cues, okay? Queen of Swords style. So it's, the delivery is not going to be sweet, okay? But something has run its course. It's time to let it go. It feels like a shedding, so that there is just more room. There's more room for the people who really want to step in and be on your path now. The people, pay attention, because the people who are sticking around and the people who are coming into your life now are foundational in helping you build this legacy and encouraging you to find your emotional fulfillment. Wealth, emotional wealth, you got it? Okay, because moving forward, and you're really gonna see in Leo season, but you know what, there's a ton of fire energy in Cancer season as well. There's a ton of air and fire in Cancer season this year. There is a whole new creative beginning, a fresh start. It's fun, it's playful, it's fiery, and it's quick, right? Wands are the quickest moving energy in terms of timelines, okay? Yeah, and so for a lot of you too, somebody who's walking away, this relationship that's disconnecting, it's going to send you on a subconscious journey as well. So Libra, all of you go ahead and check what's going on in your 12th house, in your natal chart. Who rules your 12th house? What's the sign that rules that 12th house? Do you have any planets in there? If you do have any planets, this is stuff that you're carrying with you from previous lifetimes, okay? And yeah, so a lot of that energy is being resolved. Some of it is coming to the light, okay? What you couldn't see before, you can see now, so baby, don't sweat it, all right? Awesome. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in Cancer season of 2021. Scorpio North Node. All of the lovely Scorpio placements who would come across this video in Cancer season of 2021. Messages do you have? You're nervous, buddy. What's going on? Okay. So Scorpio. What is the energy of Scorpio? Oh. A little bit less, please. Guys, trying to take up all my time today, aren't you? The energy of Scorpio. Wow, guys, a lot of common threads here. Okay, this is interesting, though. Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Damn, Scorp. Okay. And the energy of the person that you're dealing with. Okay, so it came out sideways, so that's really interesting, and I'm going to keep it that way. So the Six of Swords, neither upright or reverse, okay? Oh, the confusion, this is why you're nervous, okay? So the overall energy in the situation is the Ten of Cups, though, okay? And then the advice moving forward. Wow, guys, obviously you see me shuffle. It's coming out the same spot too. So this is, I'm getting a little distracted. Page of Swords. I can't even, yeah, see, once I read a sign, it's like almost that it's all gone. But, you know, take a look back, because this card came out in this exact position for either Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Oh, okay. Or Libra. And I don't know why I continued to shuffle there, because obviously those were all the cards that I was going to pull. But we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So let's go ahead. Okay. All right, so I actually feel that these two cards are very relevant to the energy that you are holding, okay? And I'm going to pair them up like this. Here we go. So in Cancer season, part of your nature that you could tap into would be this Queen of Wands energy, which is very direct, compassionately direct, okay? Right, so what is that saying? It's on the tip of my tongue. So like honesty without compassion is cruelty. Okay, so like really tap into your intuitive gifts in this Cancer season. You are in your fellow water sign. There was a grand water trine on the solstice, and I believe a day after as well, on the day after. So your intuitive gifts are really strong and present right now. So let's also just talk about for a second how Jupiter is retrograding in Pisces. So go ahead and see what area of your life that's happening in, depending on what house, okay? But collectively, there is, yeah, so, okay, how do I say that? You're going through a process that's very relevant related to Jupiter, okay? This aspect is affecting y'all greatly. Yeah, so okay, interesting. So some of what you weren't able to say before, you are able to say now. Something is happening, something is clearing out where there is opportunity for you to speak truthfully, maybe in a way that you would have spoken a little bit harshly before. You're able to say it in that kind of compassionate way where your audience really hears you, okay? And that's a little bit of the theme that I was talking about in my IG video today. So if you do follow the BluMushroomIntuition on Instagram, you might know what I'm talking about there, because Scorpio conversation did come up too. Talk of manipulation. Anyways, go check it out. But something that could happen in Cancer season, okay, is that y'all could get really hyper focused on your goals, on your ambition. That's a comfy space for Scorpio, okay? When y'all don't feel comfortable with the emotions, you go to work and you go and get it done right. That's the truth. I would like to encourage you to not run away from the feelings and be evasive in this season, okay? Because the person that you're dealing with, somebody is really on the fence right now on whether or not they need to move away to safer ground or stay with you. Because in truth, they know, Scorpio, that the energy is really fulfilling and that the relationship is really fulfilling them in a lot of ways. You're checking a lot of boxes, okay? But this confusion and this energy and this tendency to pull away from the emotion and to get to work instead is having them question it, okay? So just be aware. The advice here is to come in very clear, okay? Keep your eyes open. This is like the spying social media card as well. So just like mind your P's and Q's, because somebody is watching and waiting for you to screw up. That's for some of y'all. Yeah, so also be aware that somebody is also, for some of you, somebody's checking your messages. Somebody is aware of the conversations that you're having with other people, maybe about them. I don't know. On the fence, right? Walk away or stay. So this energy feels like super romantic in nature. So we're just going to get a romance angel. You know, it might not be for all of y'all, but pay attention to the red flags, okay? So for some of you, this is red flags and others, but what I really want to draw attention to is like, what are your red flags that you're sending up, right? What are the roadblocks that you're sending up? How are you protecting yourself against love and emotional fulfillment? And why does that feel uncomfortable to you? Okay, some of y'all are definitely in a twin flame dynamic, and if you are in a twin flame dynamic, then y'all came to show each other something here, okay? What is the something? It's going to be different for all of y'all, but please know that the angels are supportive of this dynamic. The angels are watching over you, and yeah, so for a lot of, okay, so excuse me, I think I need to sneeze. It won't come. Okay, so for a lot of you, there needs to be, excuse me, excuse me, a balance brought about with your masculine and feminine energy, okay? Because this imbalance is creating confusion in the dynamic. Love you so much. Let's go to Sagittarius. Okay, we're at 34 minutes. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius in Cancer season. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Sagittarius North Node, the opposite of our eclipse season, okay? What messages do you have for the beautiful Sag? Please, Spirit. Ooh, I am hot, okay? Guys, so this means one of two things. Y'all are really on the edge in terms of temper right now. And also, there's just something that you're really looking to hear. So Spirit is present right now, and I want you to know that anything that is channeled during this reading is like really and truly for you, okay? I might need to do a personal for Sag in Cancer season. Would that feel, yeah, like I feel like some of the Cancers would feel like that's a personal front, but like if you need it, you need it. I don't know. All right, energy of Sag in Cancer season. Decision to make. Two of Swords, okay. And then what's the energy of the person that Saggy's dealing with in Cancer season? Temperance reverse, okay. Could be dealing with another Sag. Could not be. The overall energy between the two in Cancer season, please, Spirit. Okay, yeah, we'll stop there. So High Priestess in the reverse and the Ace of Cups in the reverse for the overall energy. And then the advice moving forward for Sag, please, in Cancer season. We're really going to see where this flows, Sag. Overall advice. Okay, a little less, please. Guys, they have so much to say. All right, so Page of Pentacles. Awesome. Lots of people with messages this season. Definitely your spiritual gang in this sense, okay, bud? So, yeah, and then on the bottom, the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so we're definitely dealing with some blockages in Cancer season. So anyways, there's a decision that you need to make, a choice between two paths, okay? Do you want to stay with the comfortable, Sagittarius, or do you want to move towards your truth, okay? Because the comfortable doesn't stack up to the kind of life that you deserve. You know, Sag is the traveler, the explorer, the philosopher, the sage. There is so much potential for you, and especially, yeah, so this is going to be really significant for the Sag North Node people who are moving from Gemini, okay? So you're really being, eclipse season has shown you that the old way isn't working for you anymore, okay, bud? It's shown you that you can trust your inner guidance. It has shown you that it's fucking spot on to be confident about everything you have going for you right now. Close your eyes, connect within, and make the choice that is right for you. Okay, somebody is off balance in your environment, the person that you're dealing with, whoever is first coming to mind, okay? Yeah, so for a lot of you, this choice, so what has been preventing you from moving toward your true path and your destiny in this lifetime right now, so far, is that people want to see you stay the same, okay? They don't want to see you evolve or grow. They're just comfortable with you being the person that you've always been for them, that support system, excuse me, that ride or die. And so that's like not fucking sweet, right? This person does not want to do the work on their own. They kind of want you to do the work for them. So the High Priestess in reverse, it really speaks of somebody who is unwilling to take the steps, okay? Unwilling to walk the path, unwilling to crack the code on their own before Spirit kind of opens up all those doors for them, right? Because Spirit wants to see that you're willing to acknowledge your power, okay? and this situation, the cup not runneth over, okay? There is no new beginning here. There is no new start. There's no fresh start. It's appropriate for you to walk away, okay? Because somebody is stepping in, probably an earth sign or somebody with heavy earth. Guys, I maxed out my video on iMovie. Whoops. Anyways, moving on, moving forward. There is somebody moving into your environment, Sag, who is supportive of this new choice, this decision to be who you really are. I mean, you know, we don't think of Sagittarius who's classically like worried about expressing their truth, but the thing is that your truth is evolving and changing, and because that's uncomfortable for the people in your immediate environment right now, you may be so inclined to stay the same. Please don't. Please go ahead and grow. This growth, this change and transition, it's not something that happens like that, okay? It's not quick acting. Some patience is going to be required. And because patience is going to be required, at least expect for you to be sorting through this issue for the length of summertime, okay? I really do hope and pray that some more certainty comes into play within fall season. You know, by Scorpio season, anything that we didn't let go of that we needed to let go of in the year, in the cycle so far, it's removed anyways, so it'll be taken away. But we'll check in then, okay, Sag? Just go ahead and be you, and if those fuckers can't deal with it, bye. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancer season, your full moon is tomorrow, Cap. This is the day that I am recording it. Peek through the veil. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and that goddamn Capricorn North Node. You know, I know a lot of those people. Interesting energy to move toward. I have a lot of respect for you guys, okay? So what messages do you have, Spirit? Let's go. Energy of Capricorn. Wow! Nice. Okay, cool. So the 9 of Cups and the 2 of Cups in reverse. Y'all don't get an immediate positivity hit off of that, do you? But let me tell you, it is. And the energy of the person that you're dealing with, oh, that feels so good to me, guys. Three of Cups and the Ace of Wands. The overall energy. Overall energy for Capricorn and their person in Cancer season of 2021. That's a lot, guys. Woo! Strength. And the 2 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, a lot of day-to-day and one very main focused major arcana. And then the advice moving forward is the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Wands in the reverse. All right, let's talk. So what immediately has come out here, Capricorn, is a lot of time for you, honey. Maybe you did immediately get a positive hit off of that because you and I both know you like that. You like that alone time and you like that self-fulfillment. You like filling your own cup. Okay, so you are reaching emotional contentment. You are really working through that step before the 10 of Cups, which is that self-love. It is that self-care. It is like really and truly being able to take a look at yourself and say, I'm proud. I am proud of who I am. I'm proud of who I have become. And I'm proud of the person that I was before I could come to this step because God damn it, she took me here, right? So it's really good. All of y'all are definitely dealing with somebody in this situation, okay? Whether it's a romantic partner, a husband or wife, a friend, soulmate connection. There is less emphasis on that partnership right now. Let trust and believe it is a soulmate relationship, but they are actually really enjoying seeing you pour into yourself a little bit right now. They have been wanting that for you. The opportunity is now here for you. So You don't need to feel a single second of guilt, taking full opportunity to indulge yourself, right? There will be time for celebration. Yeah, so, you know, the truth be told, they are really enjoying their time with themselves as well. There is a lot of creative potential for new beginnings and fresh starts in your person's environment right now. So don't worry, because they have shit going on, yeah? You both are really... It's nice. It makes me think of like two people walking side by side, supporting each other on their path, but it's not like an unhealthy, codependent, intertwined relationship. It's like very supportive of one another's path. There will be time to celebrate, okay? It will come in. And your person may be enjoying a little bit of fun on the side too right now, okay? This, you know, oh, okay, so some of y'all are in like open relationships, or, you know, like more than that, like, you know, anyways, y'all know, if you know, you know. There's somebody that is fulfilling your person in a way that helps you focus on you, okay? So, you know, if this isn't a relationship, if this isn't an open thing, their friends and family, friends or family, are really stepping in to help them enjoy the moment. The big overall focus for you right now in this partnership, in this dynamic, is trust and believe that this cycle, that the 8, right? The infinity symbol above the strength. So really what this is making me think of is, yeah, so you being able to spend this time with yourself, you're beginning to be able to project that image of yourself that is like really true. Like, so your partner is able to see your essence now. Your partner, because they see you winning, winning over and over again. And now you're winning in this truth rather than winning in... You're playing a bit of a role before, okay? So now you're winning in your truth, and that inspires them. That they need it, well, fortunately or unfortunately, whatever it is, that's what it is. They needed to see that. They needed to see you win as your essence to kind of get on board. But whatever, they're on board now. It's a cyclical nature, okay? So it feels like y'all have been doing this for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes, and then like finally in this lifetime, you really nail it. You two nail it together. And what you're clearing out, the blockage that you're clearing out, is limiting beliefs on like where you can go and what the two of you can create together, all that abundance. So that's great, right? That's great in Cancer season for you. And definitely with this full moon, okay, so pay attention. And then also fucking buckle up, because it's a really quick ride, okay? So all of this is happening very quickly. You're a fantastic manifester, Capricorn, so pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to your feelings, pay attention to your truth. That's all you need to do, because then it all floods in. Yeah, so some of y'all, it's like, please enjoy the process, because this really feels like a fresh start in the relationship, and that there might need to be some like fun play and practice and like getting to know each other again and like relearning each other. It's like a reintroduction is what it feels like. And this energy can, yeah, so you might find yourself like sometimes falling back into like the old narrative of who you once were. So just be aware of that so that you can have fun with the newness and not kind of like be scared or not be discouraged at having to like relearn is what that feels like, okay? Because it could be really fun if you let it. Yeah, and you've got, wow, okay, so with the full moon in Capricorn, on your axis, obviously, your direct opposite is Cancer. You and I both know you are just as feely as Cancer, okay? I said it. You and I both know. But you've got your emotions under control. And this full moon is really going to show you that. It's going to highlight that. It's going to help you feel in control. That's it. That's all I have for you, okay? I love it. Aquarius. Aquarius in Cancer season. Aquarius in Cancer season of 2021. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius, North Node. Spirit, what messages do you have for the lovely Aquarius? How are they doing? The Dragonfly feels significant for you this season. Well, no. Aquarius. I apologize. Bring that back. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in Cancer, season of 2020. Don't forget that Aquarius North Node. Okay. So what? Wow. Okay, I'll be honest. So like started with Cancer and we're moving our way through the wheel and it felt like really heavy in the beginning there. And as we move to these like more highly evolved signs, you guys are, okay? You're further along on the wheel. It lightens up a little bit. So here you are. Here you are, Aquarius. 10 of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, okay. And the energy of the person that you're dealing with is the World. Sick. Yeah, finality. Okay. 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 So the overall energy between you two is the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords in reverse. And then the advice moving forward, Aquarius. The advice moving forward for this dynamic, please, Spirit. Yeah. Okay. So the Emperor in the reverse. This fucking Page of Swords coming out again. Okay, and then the Moon in reverse. Interesting. Okay, let's talk about it. So overall, I want you to really rest in the fact, take a moment to appreciate how emotionally well you are right now. Bro, okay? You are emotionally well right now. Okay, it's very likely that people are giving back to you what you are able to give to them, which is, you know, you are the filtration system for everybody else, okay? You are that person that people unload on. Because, you know why? Because you are able to detach and to be that entity that sends that energy back down to Mother Earth. You're able to transmute that negativity, to transmute that overwhelm of emotion into something positive for people. And right now, people are able to do that for you. So there is a major cycle closing out. Obviously, you know, 10s are the end of a cycle. The World is the very last card of the tarot. It's the very last card of the major arcana. Something big is closing out, and with the grand finale, you're exposing it all. Your truth is on the table, okay? The same archetype that is the World is the High Priestess. When she is the High Priestess at the beginning of the tarot, the second card, she's covered up. She's cloaked in this purple cloth. But that ain't it anymore. You are, oh my God, sun's out, guns out. Wow. You are like really shining. A lot of you are really playing with your Leo axis, your direct opposite. You're really, y'all have that too, right? You have that ability to shine from within because we share that axis. We share it with one another. So I love to see that for you. Yeah. So in terms of your person, right, you have inspired your person, the person that you're dealing with, to also show their true essence, and you've really helped somebody along their path. You've really helped somebody find their truth. Okay, so if something is closing out with them, you know, for all of you, this isn't the person leaving. It's just like something in the cycle is done with, and we're moving on to like bigger and better things. Yeah, so let's go over here. There is a need for control that's being released with this ending of the cycle. There is, we're not spying anymore. Very interesting. There was like a lack of trust in this dynamic that is healed now, okay? Yeah, and like everything that y'all have had in your subconscious, everything that you weren't aware of before this partnership came together, you are aware of now. There's a lot of strength and power in that. So whatever y'all choose to do, if you're walking away from the relationship and just saying, you know, what's done is done, thank you, bless you, thank you for helping me, and it's been a fucking pleasure helping you, that's awesome. But if you do want to begin again, you can, okay? Because a lot of sleepless nights are over. The insomnia is done. It's time to take stock of what you have created together and appreciate it a little bit, okay? And don't get too stuck in the rhythm. Right, so a lot of you you're shifting out of a rhythm, right? Like something is evolving and changing. So please don't get stuck in that rhythm. Okay, yeah, and like really go ahead and jump, because interesting how that all just like flipped. Yeah, so I also just saw Judgment there, so like new cycle, okay? Rising from the dead. But the Fool in reverse, and this really feels like a caution, okay? You're at the precipice of a new beginning. Don't stagnate it. Don't prevent it from happening. Roll with it, okay? Awesome. Pisces. Hey, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Cancer season. Pisces. They really want to get in. Yeah, they just like want to start with you. Okay, so 8 of Cups in the reverse, Pisces. The Devil in the reverse. And the 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so lots to talk about there. Lots to talk about. Jupiter is retrograding in your sign. The person that you are dealing with. Yeah, okay. 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Jeez, fishy. Y'all are giving me Gemini vibes right now. Overall energy is the Empress. Okay. Most evolved sign, of course. And the advice? All of these flippin' pages coming out in the overall advice position, but you get fire. Okay? You get fire. So very interesting. There's a lot going on here. Let's see if I can capture it all for each and every one of you cuties. Okay. So you have an awareness within Pisces. You have a deep, layered intuition that sometimes steers you wrong. It is not the intuition that is steering you in the wrong direction. It's you confusing the fear for the intuition that has led you in the wrong direction. There is an awareness, let's go back to that. There is an awareness within you right now that you don't quite have enough. In whatever situation you're dealing with, in whatever partnership, the part of this dynamic that's missing is you. What comes after the 8 of Cups is the 9 of Cups, right? It's that self-fulfillment, it's that self-love, it's that really close connection that you have with yourself. In this connection, you've lost it a bit, and there has been an undoing, okay? So, but let's go like this. So some of you are really refusing and being a little stubborn. You are unwilling to walk away from unhealthy patterns and behaviors. And some, because, right, like 8 of Cups in reverse with the Devil in reverse, you are not walking away from the situation that doesn't serve you anymore. You are being complacent with a certain aspect of this relationship, okay? It's time to not be anymore. And if y'all are using like substances to cope, just like, what does that relationship look like without that? And if you didn't have that crutch, would you still be in it? Because there's an opportunity here for you. A lot of you you're really doing that like fishy swimmy dance where it's like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, where one side of you is really preventing the growth, and then the other side wants to move toward seeing the offer at hand, seeing what the universe has for you. Jupiter retrograde in your sign. Where is that falling in your chart? What do you need to reflect on in terms of expansion? What have you been expanding? Okay, guys, what have you been expanding and what's not helpful anymore? Some of y'all are really walking away from more so this like pattern of behavior within yourself more so than somebody else, okay? That's like quite relevant for y'all. Whoever it is in your environment that you're thinking about now, though, they they aren't so comfortable and cozy with your flow, okay? So it has the adverse reaction, the equal and opposite reaction to your flow is like the holding too tight, right? And that's this Four of Pentacles energy. It's holding too closely to your resources for fear of losing them. Somebody's holding it a little too tightly to the Pisces. Okay, let them swim. Cross-watcher, let them swim. Okay, you will never capture them this way. God damn it. But somebody's working through this, okay? They're working through this need to latch on to control. They are working through this need to have you be for them what they need rather than allowing you. Yeah, allowing you. Wow, fuck. Somebody has like their hand over you though. Allowing you to do that self-exploration and fulfill yourself first. So they're working through that, okay? They're working through that, and slowly but surely, and probably with this Jupiter retrograde period, they begin to see as well where they have been focusing on the negatives when there's a ton of fucking positive to see with you. And there's a lot to learn from a Pisces who flows like that. Okay. Overall, the energy is the Empress. Okay. And like, guys, I talk about this archetype a lot. When we come to her, I love telling the story of the people who walk up to her and take a look at this beautiful bitch on the throne and say, what are you so happy about? Girl, what are you so happy about? Don't you know that all of this dies? Don't you know that the sun stops shining? And she goes, yeah. Well, she doesn't say anything. What does she think, though? Of course I know. Of course I know that the sun goes away. Of course I know the sun comes up again. Okay? I'm at peace with the reality. Pisces, you are at peace with the reality. There is strong 3 energy as well. So somebody could be, there might be like a mediator in this situation, and you might be going to like therapy. There's a mediator in this situation that's going to help y'all see the truth for what it is. But either way, okay, there is a strong fire placement. Could be fire energy, could be the fire energy of Cancer season this year. A page that's coming in. This is a messenger, right? Creative solutions. A new way of thinking and feeling. A little bit of fun back into the dynamic, okay? Somebody's coming in with that. It feels like what's being renewed for you is trust, okay, guys? On the bottom, you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups and the High Priestess, okay? Right. So, not the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I can't remember what I said, but the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, followed by the 2 of Cups and the High Priestess. There is self-work, work on the self that both of y'all need to do in this relationship. If you want to build a legacy together, you're going to need to focus a little less on the connection, a little more on y'all individually to move forward. That's just what it is, okay? Love you. Yeah, you know what? Okay, so you get the self-care too, Pisces. You get the self-care too. What is the self-care advice for Pisces? Alone time and write a gratitude list. Alone time and write a gratitude list. Okay, Pisces? So we're going inward. You're getting cozy with you. You will go on the 8 of Cups journey to find yourself, okay? You just haven't done it yet. And you get there quicker by focusing on the things that you're grateful for. There's plenty of blessings every day. Don't worry about how small it feels. Write it down. Okay, send that energy out into the universe so you can get your just due. Aries. Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs in Cancer season of 2021. Aries North Node. What's up with the Aries? Oh my God. So this happened with Sag too. Very hot energy with you, Aries. God damn it. I love when the fire signs awake within me what is so true by nature. Thanks, Aries. Thanks for sharing that with me. A little bit of boost. Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Aries North Node. Dear Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries? Woo! Okay. Energy of Aries in Cancer season. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Bye, burdens. Bye. Amazing. Energy of the person that Aries is dealing with, thinking about at this time. Okay, she's back. Queen of Wands in the reverse. I know what I'm going to talk about there. The energy between the two of y'all. Okay, Page of Swords in the reverse. A lot of same players coming out. This is interesting, guys. And then the advice overall. Advice overall for Aries. Okay. Okay. So you, Emperor in the reverse, and Justice in the reverse, which is, hello, your axis. Okay, that's your opposite. Hello, Libra. Yeah, damn. Okay, and then the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse on the bottom. So listen, you are at the end of a road. You're at the end of a certain path. Okay, Aries? And for a lot, yeah, so for some of you, I'm getting career specific. You're taking a new journey. But either way, some of the shit that's not serving you anymore is being dropped. You're realizing that as you move towards your goal, you can't hold all of these goddamn wands. Honestly, you're not going to make it. Are you strong and capable? Hell yeah. But the shit that you are trying to carry with you, the stuff that you are trying to take along with you on your path, it weighs think like the weight of the whole world is on your shoulders. Damn, that's what you're taking on, okay? It's too much for one person, and you're not doing what you're expected to do. You're doing much more to the detriment of yourself, okay? So some of y'all need to, just to really take heed, because there is an injury afoot if you don't drop some of these wands, okay? And like specifically with the thigh, with the leg, okay? Something's happening with the leg. Please be aware. Please take the advice before you hurt yourself, okay? For some of y'all, the person that you're dealing with is really struggling with clear communication. They're really struggling with like coming across in a way that is clear, direct, but also compassionate. They're really struggling with that compassionate element, and they're coming across a bit harsh, okay? And you're really starting to feel the weight of that. They have been struggling with this for a while, okay? And this is what I wanted to say. This is what I immediately saw when this card flipped out, is that Aries, you're so good at like not holding a grudge, at like as quickly as you get angry upset, you're like just as quick to move on. That's a wand that could drop right now, okay? In this instance, it would be appropriate to like hold this person accountable for the way that they are communicating with you. If it's not working right now, it's okay to tell them, okay? And however they stir on that, deal with that, however they receive that message is up to them. It's not really your responsibility. It's okay to, you're not gonna have an issue with saying this compassionately and clearly, okay? They might have trouble receiving it. They might have trouble receiving the message because Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so there is a bit of a block in terms of communication. So I just want a clarifier, please. Hey guys, you may or may not be able to tell that this is a new day and that I got a little interrupted last night, but that's okay. We're going to finish off Aries. We're going to move on to Taurus and Gemini and wrap it up. Okay, so what we were saying last night, Aries, is that there is a block in communication between you and the person that you're dealing with, and I pulled a clarifier for why, and what came out was the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so this is why. It's not quite, the person that you're dealing with is really coming out of a disempowered mindset. They have been reckoning with the difficulty of their life so far, and the weight of the world on their shoulders as well, okay? In some sense, y'all have mirrored each other, but they're taking on a new perspective. They are sort of, yeah, you could say like taking the reins of their life at this point. And so if they're feeling a bit harsh, a bit direct, and even if this doesn't feel like necessarily different than what you experienced with them before in your relationship movie or thus far, please know that it will change and that they're just going through something difficult right now. It doesn't feel like I think that I said before that one of the wands that you could draw would be the quick forgiveness, moving on quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and say that for some of you, that would be appropriate right now, would be to just maybe like put it on the back burner. Okay, I'm not saying that you need to like jump to forgiveness. Go ahead and hold that person accountable. Let them know how they made you feel. But at the same time, you can also understand that they're just going through something difficult right now. And this person, I know that this reading is also for Aries North Node. This person that you're dealing with feels very much like they could have a Libra South Node. Okay, so and that's why they found you, because you helped them, Aries. You helped them figure out their true destiny and path in this lifetime. What do I want to say about the overall or the advice here? Yeah, there are going to be moments in this dynamic. There are going to be moments in this healing process that don't feel just, okay? You're not going to feel... See, I just worry... How do I say that? It's likely that you could feel disempowered now, so just try to be aware of that. And we'll just pull some self-care guidance. Okay, yeah, because some of this is going to feel unjust. They would like you to direct your attention toward the gratitude and to count your blessings at this time, and to write a list. And this could become a daily practice for you. Okay, it doesn't hurt. It only helps. Write it down. Okay, Taurus, you're up. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in Cancer season of 2021. Also Taurus North Node Spirit. What messages do you have for the Taurus? Go. So the energy that you are holding, Taurus, in Cancer season. Death in reverse. Okay, we'll get there. Energy of the person you're dealing with, Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, energy between the two of you. What is the overall energy between Taurus and their person in Cancer season? Yeah, right. Another crosser, okay? Four of Pentacles, neither upright nor reverse, so we'll address that as well. And then the advice moving forward, please, for Taurus. Justice in the reverse. Okay. Okay, guys, so both you and your person are dealing with a big lesson right now. Something in your karmic contract that is very pertinent for you and this person to reconcile. You could be dealing with a Pisces, could also be a Libra, but it really could be anybody, okay? So Taurus, your direct opposite sign here, Scorpio, could be a Scorpio, but you are representing this energy right now, okay? Your shadow side is coming to the surface. It's bubbling up, and some of you are denying that truth. Some of you are having a hard time seeing yourself through the lens of less than perfect. And so, some of you are tapping into that really strong Taurus quality of like stubborn, and I'm right here right now, and I'm gonna be where I'm at, and y'all can just leave me alone. And by the way, I always know the right way to do something. My way is correct for me. This kind of narrative, right? But something wants to fall away. Pluto retrograde. So for you, Taurus, I think that, yeah, so for a lot of you, some stuff is coming up from childhood, okay? People that you trusted, friends, family, you are beginning, what's coming up for you is, how do I say that? I don't like it. Whatever it is, I don't like it, what's coming up. You don't like it either. And I think that that's why you're kind of stuck in the one perspective right now, because if you were to see it for what it was, then that's a lot of unraveling and undoing, right? But the thing is, if you don't go ahead and unravel and undo, this is the outcome. And we don't want you to miss a victory, okay? Because the victory is here for you. But if you don't go through the transformation process, if you don't do that phoenix from the ashes lesson, if you dance between holding on too tight and letting go completely, you might just get it. Yeah, see, I feel for you as well. It's like really about the lack of don't go to the extreme. It is not so black and white right now, Taurus. Oh, I know this can be tricky for you sometimes, but the truth, it lays somewhere in the in-between. It exists in the gray, okay? And I think that unfortunately there is somebody in your environment who may be preventing this transformation as well, because their advice for you is kind of like, it's coming out of a place of protection. They have experienced this pain before, and they'd kind of like to spare you, right? So like Hanged Man in reverse makes me think unwilling to stay in the difficult situation, unwilling to sort through the garbage to find the ruby. A ruby could be significant for y'all. But being around this type of energy of unwilling to stick it out until the insight strikes, it's just not serving you well. Spirit has an offer for you. Spirit has a new way. Guess what? It is this transformation. It is the death archetype, but you're too focused right here now. You're too focused on the losses. They want to offer you a new perspective, okay? I would encourage you to sit with those uncomfortable feelings that are coming up from childhood, and try to look at it through the lens of gray. Not black or white, but gray. Unfortunately, it might require some of you to consider, I really don't love that, but okay, it may require some of you to consider the state of mind of these people who did you wrong at the time, and maybe what their life experience was like leading up to that moment, what informed those decisions. It's just the understanding that they want to give you, Taurus, okay? So we will look at some self-care. It's right there. That's a lot. Okay, chanting, music, and make a vision board. Okay, so there needs to be some clearing out of the chakra system. They're going to remove those blocks through chanting and music. You can accomplish this, okay? Yeah, so some of you may even want to be like, rather than just listening to music, really engaging with it. Here we see a tambourine and a drum, so those could be the instruments creating that rhythm. Yeah, feels super solid for y'all. Okay, and then a vision board. All right, because it is possible by fall for you to manifest the things that you desire. Honestly, what's missing, guys, is that trust. And no kidding, the shit that's on your mind right now is really evoking a lot of mistrust, but that's part of the perspective shift, right? Is that shitty things happen to all of us, And some of us, it's just that I feel like I'm getting so caught up in my words with your reading, but we always have a choice. We always have a choice to see it in a way that will serve us rather than to dig us deeper into a hole of depression. Create your vision, Taurus, okay? Love ya. Fucking finally, Gemini, hi. Thank you so much for your eclipse season. Wow. You know, not so thank you for the Mercury retrograde in your sign. The shadow period is still affecting me, but it's okay. You give me a little good, you give me a little bad. It's so balanced. Gemini, Sun, Moon, rising in Venus. Gemini, North Node. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Gemini? I feel like I got really caught up with Taurus and that my mind was moving so quickly. I should try to slow down with you. I should try to slow down with you because I'm riding in like that night. Deep breath. Do it with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Page of Pentacles, unreal. You have an offer for somebody. Another sideways, okay? Page of Cups. Overall energy between you and your person. You have an offer for somebody because the universe had an offer for you and you would like to share that abundance. 3 of Pentacles with the 9 of Swords, and we're going to stop right there. Also, the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, and then the advice moving forward. 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay, guys, this is really positive. So, like I was saying, you have an offer for somebody because the universe had an offer for you. You are sharing the abundance. Likely in 3s. The number 3 feels very significant, but that triangular strength is very significant, okay? And the collaboration in terms of 3, very lucky and prosperous for you in Cancer season at this time, okay? So what it's going to require is that you acknowledge that you're flipping between these 2 modes, okay? For some of y'all, there's definitely some insomnia being experienced. You could be waking up in the wee morning hours. You could have a really hard time falling asleep right now. But why is that happening? Because Spirit is trying to communicate. Spirit has more for you, okay? They see that you're sharing, and right now they're using you as that vessel to get the abundance across to people who maybe are struggling with hearing the words right now, okay? Will sleep come again? Absolutely. But the person that you're dealing with, okay, although there is potential for like really healthy collaboration here, just be aware that somebody has a substance abuse issue and they're right in the middle of sorting that out, okay? So yeah, it's just that this could take some time. So some of you could be sharing abundance in the form of like compassion and love and caring. A helping hand really feels like what's being extended toward this person. Let's clarify this Page of Cups. Please clarify this Page of Cups, Spirit. Yeah, okay, so just know that this help that you're offering them is really pertinent for your legacy, for your growth, and the collaboration all together. It's 10 of Pentacles. It's blessed. Coins are falling, okay? The resources that y'all will need to heal this dynamic are coming in, okay? So know that. And then overall, the advice is to leave the past in the past, okay? So yeah, this could be somebody who is coming in from the past as well. And so you have some preconceived notions, okay? That's what that is. Based on your experience with them before, you assume that they will be this way now, but that's not gonna serve either of you, okay? So just take it all at face value. See what you see. Hear what you hear. Tap into your dominant Claire, okay? Because the advice is there for you. And I feel like oh my God, Spirit is really trying to communicate with you. Okay, just like major head hit there. Some of y'all could be experiencing headaches, and please know that that is your crown opening. Yeah, so it feels like the moon, but obviously it does. Eclipse season in your sign. What did you want to communicate? Please, Spirit. What did you want to communicate with the Gemini? Fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Okay, so by Libra season, this shit's getting resolved one way or another. Okay, write it in your calendar, guys. Full moon in Aries in Libra season. Watch all of what you're building right now come to full fruition. 10 of Pentacles in that season. Okay. So then I feel like I want to do something different for the collective energy. I think I want to do an animal spirit. Yeah. Okay. So for the collective spirit, what animal totem do you have to represent the overall energy of Cancer season and the lesson that we can take with us moving into Leo for the collective? Hawk. Air, guys. Okay. I'm going to pull out the book. And we will read it. Hawk. Watchful, all-seeing, messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eye on you and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should be taken lightly. It should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. Okay, so when this energy is in balance, you will be seeing clearly. You will be feeling your intuition. Your gifts will be present. When this energy is out of balance, you're seeing too much. You're suspicious. Significant for Pisces placements right now. Okay? To bring this energy into balance, wouldn't you know it, a perspective shift. Okay? The current cycle that we're in right now, in terms of planetary aspects, guys, is in the northern hemisphere in the summer, in the winter, or the winter in the southern hemisphere. The outer planets will, all but Uranus, I believe, will be retrograding this summer. Talk about a perspective shift. Okay, that's the undercurrent. Those outer planets, they are reflective of the undercurrent of your life. Everything that seems to be going on at once. Okay. In collaboration with Saturn and Jupiter, those social planets as well. Okay, guys? A lot of change. A lot of change. Flow. Embrace it. And happy Cancer season.